Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Demi Goddess YouTube channel. If you are new, please make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video from me. We are going to be getting into, day 19, cleanse, journal prompts, guidance from a certified life coach, which is myself, Jennifer Renee, aka the Demi Goddess. So welcome to the page. Before we get into anything, let's go ahead and let me get you an affirmation card for day 13, not 13, Jesus Christ, day 19. So the affirmation for today, which means remember that people are usually projecting. I think we had this card before. Remember that people are usually projecting. Okay. So what I think this card essentially is saying is, if you're going through something or you have a human experience with someone, and maybe it isn't in the manner that, you want to receive the message, or it's not the way where you would have said the same message to if the roles were reversed, right? And typically I think this is drawn from, I don't want to say a negative experience, but more so an uncomfortable experience. Just remember that people are usually projecting. So if it makes you feel some type of way, just remember that in the back of your head so you won't take things as personal. So I think that's what the affirmation is, the meaning of it. So we're just going to quickly go through day 19 stuff. We're going to quickly go through day 19 stuff. All right. So day 19, the first question, journal prompt question is, how has your understanding of love or connection changed as you've grown? That is a really powerful question. How has your understanding of love or connection changed as you've grown? I like that question. Okay, so the next question is, if you could view your life through the lens of someone else, what would surprise you most about their perspectives? Hmm. Okay, and for you guys, as I mentioned in the last one, I won't be doing these, but you guys need to do it, is these questions. So the first question, what I need you guys to do is This is set in the present moment. Hi, Loud Pack. Hi, Tony. How are you, baby? You need to think about Sunday and think about how did you take care of yourself on Sunday? Okay, since we're backtracking, how did you take care of yourself on Sunday? Okay, and then think back on Sunday. What was a good thing that happened for you? What was a good thing that happened for you on Sunday? Good, just vibe and hope all is good. Yes, everything is fantastic. I'm glad you're vibing. Your next question is going to reflect back on Sunday. What was something that you were grateful for on Sunday? Nothing. You and your girl are breaking up after 6 years? No, why? Why are you guys breaking up? Honestly, it's weird. I feel like I'm going through a friendship breakup, but that's not to take away how you're feeling. Why are you guys breaking up after 6 years? And then your next thought, question, action you need to do is summarize yesterday in one word. So, how did yesterday feel to you? How did yesterday feel to you? You're welcome to do this if you've been a part of the cleanse from the very beginning. You already know the present moment questions and then the tomorrow questions, or, predicting, setting your intentions for the next day. Some of you guys may have already done this yesterday. But what was your intentions yesterday? What did you set for yourself to uphold and to carry out? So that's the question, the journal prompt. You said, well, I guess I don't give her enough attention and caught her texting another man. So now she wants me gone and we have a newborn. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Not to put anything out there or ruffle any feathers, but do you think that's your baby? I mean, has she, and also too, has she said on more than one occasion that you don't give her attention? Like, is this the first time she said this to you? Because I just don't see how a woman that just had given birth could just say, like, get out, get up. Now, I know women go through postpartum, that is something that men and, I'm not just trying to classify relationships on a man and a woman, because it could be a woman, a woman, a man, whatever, trans, whatever. Um, Everybody needs to be sensitive to the mother. The mother goes through so many hormonal changes. You said no, but she only says it when we are fighting. And I mean, he's a year now. And the kid before this, we lost. Oh, that's a lot. That's heavy, honey. I am so sorry. Just know that baby spirit is still around, though. Just know that. Honor your child that you lost. Um, if I may suggest, I don't want to ruffle any feathers though. Do it at your own discretion. This is your I'm not forcing you to do this, but if you're questioning if that is your child, you don't need to tell her. You're gonna DNA test the baby, swab the baby mouth, swab you, send it to a lab, you know? I mean, will that change anything? Like will you still want to be with her if that is not in fact your child? You'd ask yourself that too if you're gonna go down that route. We have 5 kids in our household, and we both be working and all that. We don't really have time for each other like that. Oh, you don't want to be with her. If okay, so are the 5 kids, those are the 5 kids you guys had together? Or you guys are a blended family? Okay, guys that are in here for the journal prompt questions, I can't remember if I said this, but what was your intentions on Sunday? The next question is, why is it important to you? And then the question after that is, how will you embody it? And then make sure you reflect. Wow. I have 2 of my own and 2 with her, and she got 3 of her own. Okay, so you guys are a blended family. Okay. Um, well, I want to challenge you with this. You said that you guys work a lot and it's not a lot of time for you guys. See, that's what happens in relationships. You get accustomed to being together for a long time, and then once children get involved, your time is cut between working and then the children, right? So I would suggest, no matter how busy you are, everybody has time. You make time for what you care about. Like, that is something that I live by. That is something that I believe. um everyone has time. I get it. 5 kids, that's a lot. um but you guys need to make it a priority to date each other. A lot of couples that be together for a long time, they forget the fact that they came into the relationship, being in a relationship, right, and focusing on each other. you know you have the different stages of being in a relationship, and one of the things that happens when you are in a long-term relationship, you forget the little things that you guys did enjoy with one another. It could be something as simple as, some people get annoyed off of people not making the bed. You have to make time for it, and I get it. I don't care if it's 30 minutes a day. You need to set a day out of the week where, no matter what, this is you and your partner's time. Kids, figure it out. This is our time. And if you guys have schedules that is always changing, because sometimes people are on rotating schedules, then you guys need to sit down and reflect. Okay, what is the day this week we're going to do and the time we're going to do? That's no excuse. Honestly, it's no excuse. You guys need to find time for that. You need to date each other. Okay. Um, so I'm pretty sure for her to say you're not giving her no attention, I'm pretty sure you dropped the ball on some point. But also too, she needs to have more awareness, also give you ideas on what does attention mean to her. Because you may be giving her attention and feeling like you're giving her attention, but that's not what she's looking for. So you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with her, if you want this relationship to work. Like, how listen, we could talk about complaining all the time. We could talk about, what we're not doing. This is crazy because I was just shuffling the cards. This is this is what came out. This is the affirmation card. It says, pour love into everything you do. Look at that. God is speaking through me to you. You got to give 100% in, showing that you care. And hopefully that's reciprocated over time. We just had a great Xmas and planned out 2025, so it don't make sense. She liked the attention. In fact, social media world, she thinks these dudes actually like her. Yeah, social media could be so. I'm not going to use the word toxic. It can go toxic over time. Yeah, I get it. Social media definitely makes it more easier for people to cheat and to have more means of access to people that they wouldn't have normally have if they weren't on social media. So I agree with you. But yeah, I will start there. I will have a heart to heart conversation, be like, look, I love you, let's work it out. Like but you do have to have the conversation on, what's going on in your relationship. um and it's going to be uncomfortable. You guys may get mad, you may whatever emotions come up, let you guys sit through that. Don't take it as, okay, this person doesn't like me, or they're having issues with me. I don't really want to do this. Take it as a growing thing, like, people are going to say shit about you that you don't like, and really sit with that, because somewhere in between there's some truth, what you would say and what she would say. So do that first, and then also to set the intentions. This is to clear up the air. This is to start new, fresh start, and do that plan. Like I said, date each other, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You guys, this time and day, I don't care if it's today, if it's every Monday at 6 p.m., 6 p.m. through 6:30 p.m. This is date night. This is what we're doing. And you guys need to do meaningful activities, meaningful things that both of you guys enjoy. Or what you guys could do is alternate. One week it's focused around what you want to do, what makes you happy. The next week it could be about her. Everything what she wants to do. Even if you don't like it, you better pretend like you like it, and vice versa. That's what I would suggest you guys start out to do. And I don't know if you're religious or not. Um, but I'm telling you, like, me being on this cleanse and like really just grown as a person, your relationship will stand the test of time if the root of your relationship is centered around God. Okay. Y'all need to implement some kind of spiritual practice in that relationship. Whether y'all going to church, whether y'all listening to little mini sermons, whether y'all listening to prayers together, and then asking. That's a cute little easy free little date experience to deepen each other's like thought process and really get to know each other. Is, if there's a sermon or a prayer that you heard online, send that to your spouse and be like, hey, listen to this, what do you think about it, let's discuss it. Then you guys will be also strengthening your relationship with God, but also too learning about each other, because a lot of those prayers, a lot of those sermons, it speaks to people, and it may be something that you need to work on, or they need to work on, and God is speaking through you, through that message, through that person. So I would suggest that, to be honest. I would suggest that. You're so welcome. For the people that are in here for the cleanse, what you guys need to do is make sure you read your intentions 3 times. You can say it out loud or say it in your head and read it, but you do need to say it 3 times. And this is day 19. I will do day 20 later on this evening, because this day has not ended for me or slowed down for me. So I don't want to do day 20 right now. I feel like the questions that I ask you guys, pretty much the day have to be over for you. And this is when you really sit down and you set time aside and you really reflect about what happened all throughout the day. So day 20 will be later on this evening. Um, I have some stuff that I need to do. So I know I need to do the Baddies review episode 13. And then I don't know if Mean Girls aired last night or not. So I do need to watch that. I also need to catch up on Real Housewives too, because I am so delayed with you guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're still, what are they still doing? Hold on. What the hell? I know you lied. Download it. This doesn't tell me the stuff, like my stuff. Okay, there we go. Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. How many episodes are there? Okay. Rumble in the Jungle. Oh, I think I did do episode 13. I don't think I recorded it though. So I need to do there's episode 14 and 13. I did do it. Ooh. Okay. So I have 2 episodes of that, and then I'm gonna check Now That's TV real quick. Let's see. Okay, episode 2 that is on, so I'm gonna watch that. We're gonna see. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Can I read the one before thanks? Which what do you mean read the one before? The question, the journal prompt? And she always talks about getting married, but every fight she want to leave. Whatever fight you're going to get it worse. Not necessarily. What that's telling me is because I used to do that. Lord have mercy. Praise the Lord for therapy and spiritual practices and self-awareness and growth. When she says that, that's a defense mechanism, and I think that is triggered towards either her childhood or her adulthood, young adulthood. Um, she has abandonment issues. People that have abandonment issues, they do that because they don't want to be hurt, and people that were very important to them have dropped the ball and didn't show up for them. So they tend to, push people away. But when they do that, they don't really mean that. They really want you to like fight for them and like reassure them. So give her a lot of reassurance, but also to hold her accountable for that. Be like, I don't like that. I don't like every time we get into an argument or fight, I don't like when you say that. Instead of saying that, say, you know what? I need 10 minutes to cool down, or I need 45 minutes to cool down, or an hour, whatever. And then let's talk about this later. Okay. Because people that do that, they typically want reassurance, but also you have to, it's kind of delicate depending. I don't know everything about her, but she may require space as well. So that's why I said put a time frame on it, because that's also building a accountability piece that, okay, after this 45 minutes, child, okay, we about to have this conversation and we're going to get over this. We're not about to go to bed mad or whatever. We're not going to do that. We're going to work it out. Okay. Let's develop some skills that's going to be successful, so we don't hurt each other's feelings, and that we also are setting a good example for our children. Okay. Um, she's going through postpartum if she's jealous of the baby. That's natural. So you need to be supportive of her, reassure her. Like I said, she seems like a person that requires reassurance. I'm wondering if one of her love languages is words of affirmation. And if you don't know what the 5 love languages are, I recommend, that's a cute little date too. It's free. You guys get online, type in the 5 love languages quiz, and both of you guys take it so you guys know each other's love language. And that lets the other person know how they are supposed to love you and vice versa. But also keep in mind too, with the 5 love languages, that's how you want someone to love you. It may be how you want someone to love you is different from how you love someone else. That's why it's important to know her love language and vice versa. Women suffer for postpartum for like literally even after a year. Like, I would recommend you do some research on postpartum. Like, postpartum could last for a long time. So she needs a support system, it seems like. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and in this live, I will be back doing one of those reviews that I said, or day 20 of the cleanse, which is today. So I wish you the best of luck though. I gave you some tools, work on it. Let me know how it goes. Hi Jesse, thank you. My day is going good. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate you, baby, so much. All right, I'm gonna check out of here.